All right. What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all, and we are actually live right now. So let me go ahead and share the link so we can get more people into the chat. We'll share it on Discord here, the Shiba Inu Discord. Let's see, let's go into general chat. We are live, folks. All right, there we go. Let's see, let me just acknowledge some people that are in the chat right now. Of course, we'll discuss some things that have been going on. Shiba Inu price action, the future of Shiba Inu, and kind of where we're headed. So let's see who we got in the chat real quick. All right. We got some people, 159 of you. Welcome everybody to the live stream. All right, who do we have? Honorable what is that? Celestine. Oh, I can't even pronounce that. Tongue twister. But Honorable, how are you doing? Manthan, go Shib Army. Absolutely. Represent the Shib Army. Haider, my man. Sit down gaming. Does $ Shib or ticker symbol Shib? Absolutely. Shiba Inu represent. Today's live stream is all about Shiba Inu, the future that it has. And again, we just want to focus on what has been going on, right? Overall, if you guys could see the price action for the market, it's looking very bearish. As soon as we start to see what looks like a bull run, we pull back. A bull run, we pull back. So I kind of want to talk about the manipulation that's involved with all of this. And in addition to that, I kind of want to talk about what's going to happen moving forward and why I am buying more Shiba Inu today. On the stream, I'm going to be buying a lot more. I'm going to be increasing my position size. And of course, I want to preface everything by saying I'm not a financial advisor. Rather, I try to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. And right now, with Shiba Inu approaching that 700 Satoshi unit mark, I say it time and time again, when they panic, we pounce. If you're allowing these whales to manipulate what's been going on lately, you're going to be the one who ends up losing. Because look, right now we're coming back to pre-Coinbase Pro listing prices. And a lot of people, there's a lot of FUD, some fear, some uncertainty. And guys, again, really, I don't think it's something that we need to worry about. And I'll discuss that here in a little bit. I just want to acknowledge a few others that have joined us on the chat. So let's see who else we got. Let's see, let me scroll up a little bit. Let's see, Tamer says Shib will rock. Absolutely, I agree with you. Bahamas is here. J. Michael Phoenix, welcome, my man. Who else do we have? Dub Gee. Hello, everyone. Hello to you, Dub Gee. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. All right, so let's talk about what I've been trying to say and kind of, my idea of what's been going on in terms of manipulation and where we're headed. Because a lot of positive news is surrounding Shiba Inu right now. So we need to embrace it and, follow through. Let's see what happens. And for all those who are able to and to have buying power, you're going to see today, because I do have some buying power, I'm going to be buying more SHIB token. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So right now, as you guys can see, we know what happened. So Coinbase Pro announced that they're officially going to be listing Shiba Inu on Tuesday. So the market reacted, and of course a lot of the people who maybe sold out of their positions or were looking for some positive news, a catalyst to come back into Shiba Inu, guess what? We saw it happen, and we came all the way back to 933 Satoshi units. That's where we peaked. Since then, we saw a little bit of manipulation, so a little bit of a sell-off, people trying to get in, maybe to have bigger positions. So again, when I talk about manipulation, I just want to make this clear to everybody, especially the newer investors. Whenever I mention anything regarding manipulation, all I mean by that is there's individuals who have big position sizes in Shiba Inu. So what they're able to do is they're able to sell off their positions, which is maybe hundreds of millions of dollars, which will negatively affect the market, right? If you're someone that's looking at the hour chart or the minute chart, you'll see those red candle bars. That's due to selling pressure. So when these manipulators sell off their position, we see it pull back pretty significantly. So even on day one after the announcement, this thing pulled all the way back down to 850 Satoshi units. So that's a pretty significant drop. We're looking at nearly a 10% drop just right there. So as you guys can see, there were some ups and downs, but over time, kept pulling back, and there were some negative catalysts that also assisted with that pullback. And you know what that is? That is the fact that, with this pullback that we saw, that was basically, again, Coinbase Pro kind of taking away the fact that they were saying, oh, looks like we actually can't list Shiba Inu quite yet due to the fact that, hey, there was this negative catalyst that presented itself. So real quick, I see Tracy dropped a super chat, so shout out to you, my man. Is that really Elon Musk on the chat, or is that an imposter? I did not see Elon Musk in the chat. Let's scroll up and see if that was truly Elon. If there's a check mark, my name is Elon Musk. No, because I'm pretty sure he would have a check mark next to his name, so I doubt that's actually him. But I appreciate that super chat, my friend. It does support the channel, so thank you so much for doing so. Really appreciate it, Tracy. Now, back to what I was saying. So again, some negative things happen. So let's just go on Twitter quick and search, if we can, Coinbase Pro. So most of you are already aware, but again, I just kind of want to talk about step by step what we saw in terms of some of the negative catalysts. In my opinion, again, really not that big of a deal, but of course the market reacted. And understand, the overall crypto market did pull back, guys, and of course, therefore, the market reacted. So let's go down here. So we saw Coinbase Pro sent out some tweets. Let's see, tweets and replies. Let's go back down. It was back on, right around the 16th. So let's see here. We're right here. So on June 16th, they sent out this tweet saying, we are experiencing technical issues that will temporarily delay the launch of Shib on Coinbase Pro. At this time, we are disabling deposits for Shib. Withdrawals are still available. So I addressed this in my video this morning, excuse me. So again, they said we will provide an updated timeline for restoring deposits and enabling trading as soon as possible. What I want everyone to understand is, okay, so we saw this happen, right? Potentially a negative catalyst, and paper hands did sell out of their positions. So we saw some of the red candle bars begin as soon as this dropped, because people started having more, uncertainty. What's going to happen? Are they going to relist it? What is truly going to happen in the future? There's uncertainty, and people don't like uncertainty. They want definitives. And in life, we don't typically get this definitive, guys. We get that speculation or uncertainty, and that's what makes someone a good investor versus a bad investor, right? Yes, this is very speculative. I want to always mention that, yes, Shiba Inu is a speculative play. Because we're still awaiting a lot of things. The entire cryptocurrency infrastructure right now is speculative, because guess what? We're still awaiting mass adoption and some regulatory related things. So as a whole, cryptocurrency, I know a lot of people that are, very bullish, including myself, on the crypto platform. But when we see things like this, again, in my opinion, it's like, okay, we know there's more people invested in crypto now than there were ever before. Right now is the peak. And again, with that being said, there's a lot of potential for volatility, sell-offs, and things of that nature, right? More whales are in the crypto space, whales being people who have huge positions in different cryptocurrencies, including Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Ethereum. All of those have whales that can manipulate the price. So the thing I want to touch on here with the Coinbase Pro issue is that technical issues, they did not really go on and say, what exactly those technical issues were. But it was pretty much, they kind of alluded to the fact that it was maybe due to the fact that there was so much demand overwhelming the system, right? Just like what happened with Binance. As soon as Shiba Inu was listed on Binance, what happened, guys? They had to pause and say, hold up, we can't really handle the amount of individuals that are interested in investing into this. So we saw, that they had to take a pause and stop for a second, figure out how to fix all the technical side of things from their exchange, and then they relisted it. Same thing for Coinbase Pro. But the thing I want to focus on right now is here. Right before they talked about the technical issues, they sent out this tweet, and it was right here. Inbound transfers for CHZ, Keep, and Shib are now available in regions where trading is supported. So recognize on June 15th, the day before they stopped Shiba Inu tokens from being traded due to the technical issues, CHZ and Keep were listed. Now, I'm going to put up another tab real quick. We're going to put up another Twitter tab, and we're going to look at Coinbase, just regular Coinbase, not Coinbase Pro. Because you guys need to understand, look at the big difference here. And I see someone dropped a super chat, so let me give a quick chat. Self-Romance Mentor, God is sending you your Lambo. Get ready for blessings. Thank you so much, Self-Romance Mentor. I really appreciate it. Shout out to you. It really does support the channel. Let's hope. I'm hopeful. I think 2021 is going to be a big year for all of us. and I'm really, really excited to see what it has to offer, and moving forward, what blessings we get from our investments, right? Because right now, the worst thing you can do is keep money into your bank account. And I'm going to show you guys something on the stream today, and it's going to help you understand what I mean by that. But again, we have 634 people on the chat. Holy smokes. Okay, I did not expect that. Thank you so much for everybody that is joining. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you get some value from today's stream. And we're going to talk about exactly what I'm looking forward to with Shiba Inu. So if you haven't already, please give the stream a like so we can get it out to even more people. I'm planning on streaming for hopefully a couple hours for you guys, because I'm super excited for what Shiba Inu has to offer. Now, Coinbase. Guys, pay attention. Please pay attention. This is why I'm so excited. And this is why I'm going to be buying Shiba Inu today, hopefully on the stream, live in front of everybody. Now, this is why I'm buying more. Pay attention. So, Coinbase Pro, CHZ, Shib, and Keep all got listed on the same day. Sure, there were some technical issues with Shiba Inu, but let's scroll up. Look at their Twitter. I'm just looking based off the Twitter. So we know there's 803,000 followers for Coinbase Pro. For Coinbase, much, much bigger, 2.8 million followers. Because guess what? For Coinbase Pro, it's a paid service. Coinbase is a free service. So a lot more people are utilizing the Coinbase platform instead of Coinbase Pro. Sure, Coinbase Pro comes with perks, but look at the timeline. Literally, what is this? From the June 15th to yesterday, June 17th. 2 days later, Coinbase has now is launching CHZ and Keep on iOS and Android apps within the next 15 minutes. Again, this was a 22-hour ago tweet that they sent out. You need to update your app to buy, sell, convert, send and receive SOL, CHZ, and Keep. So guys, we know what the ultimate destination is. The ultimate destination is going to be what for Shiba Inu? To get relisted on Coinbase Pro, give it about 24 to 48 hours, and after that, it's going to be listed on Coinbase. Now, I'm kind of happy that this all happened, believe it or not. You guys might think I'm crazy for saying that, but I'm actually pretty happy with the fact that, hey, it actually got delisted. Why? Why am I excited about something getting delisted, folks? And here it is. The overall crypto market pulled back. So even if some good news comes around, let's look at the two that got listed on Coinbase real quick. CHZ, right? Look at this. It got listed on Coinbase. One of the single most exciting things that can happen for a cryptocurrency is getting listed on an official exchange, and something as accessible as Coinbase. Look at this. It's down 10%. Shiba Inu down 10%. Okay, 8%, 7.1%. So guys, understand that it's a good thing that this happened during bearish market trends for the overall crypto market. So actually, we should all be extremely happy that we got delisted, and we're going to get relisted, and then hopefully the bulls are going to be out at that time. Now, I see someone did drop a super chat, so I want to acknowledge those because, again, I really do appreciate how much it does support the channel. Oh my goodness, there's 800 people. You guys know I get a little nervous when there's a lot of people, and so yeah, kind of starting to sweat now a little bit. But again, you guys are awesome. Sayyid Ali says, love and support. Got a lot of information from you. Thank you. My man, it is my pleasure, brother. Definitely my pleasure. And I'm hoping that, again, you and I could ride this journey together. Only positivity, no negativity. And then Mikey, Boy Rock says, bought another 65 million Shib strong. Let's go, my man. Let's go. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. Again, really, I think today, in my opinion, not financial advice. Please only do your own research and due diligence. But today is the day to pounce on Shiba Inu with this overall crypto market pullback. And let's see here. Amiri, oh man, didn't even say anything, but my man, Amiri Sige. I'm hoping I pronounced that right with a silent T, but thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. You guys are the best community and best family on the whole crypto platform and the YouTube platform as well. Can't appreciate you guys even more. But let's get back to the video here. Oh man, really overwhelmed, guys, so thank you. But regardless, for Shiba Inu, as you guys could see, I stated my opinion, right? The fact that we got delisted from Coinbase Pro at a time that the overall market was pulling back was probably the best thing that could have happened. So why am I so excited and why am I going all in, right? A lot of people that entered into this live stream today saw the title, Going All Into Shiba Inu. So right now, we've returned to prices prior to the whole Coinbase listing news that came out. We're right back here. We're literally back here at 7.1, 7.2. We're sitting at 720 Satoshi units. Sorry, I always say 7.2 and I mess with my decimals a little bit. But regardless, you guys need to understand, this is actually something that really makes me happy, because now we all have opportunities. We're on the same playing field. We all have opportunities to get in at a price that is very reasonable. Let's just quickly look at the 3-month chart, because we know what happened earlier in May when the overall market was doing pretty well, especially for Shiba Inu. Look at this thing. It got to 3,641 Satoshi units. Guys, this, in my opinion, is literally probably a once in a lifetime opportunity. Why do I say that? It's because, simply put, right here, look how much it's pulled back with all the positive catalysts that are on the way. The Shib Informer keeps us informed, so shout out to the Shib Informer for all the tweets he sends out. But you guys saw this happen literally 5 hours ago. Sirtic, they're doing an AMA with a hot crypto project. We'll be hosting an AMA with a hot crypto project. We're looking forward to enabling the community to get to know them even better. Can you guess which it is? All will be revealed soon. There's been some teasing, right, on the Discord and other areas, but there's been some teasing, and we kind of know, most likely with Shiba Swap having its released extremely soon, they're probably alluding to what? The fact that this here, the one that they're meaning, is Shiba Inu. None other than Shiba Inu. And this is going to be huge. Again, the Shib Informer, the fact that he responded with these, I mean, again, they're teasing us, but I'm pretty sure we know what they mean there. So really, I think we should all get extremely excited. Coinbase Pro listing. We know what happens 24 or 48 hours after the Coinbase Pro listing. Coinbase listing, okay? AMA on Tuesday. We have all these catalysts. So if you haven't established a position in Shiba Inu and you're looking to do so, right now might be your last opportunity. Not financial advice, but I'm telling you guys what I'm doing. And holy smokes, the super chats, you guys are amazing. So shout out to Vivek. Thank you so much. Good job to you, my man. I appreciate your love and support. Thank you for the good job sticker. How's Shiba Swap going? Holding diamond hands. We'll talk about Shiba Swap. That's something I want to address today. I can't disclose much, but I know, and I want to keep you guys all excited, because I could tell you, sitting down and getting to know the developers a little bit better and them allowing me to interact with them is really what's most meaningful for me. And guess what? If I knew anything about any cryptocurrency, the fact that Shiba Swap, they're doing their diligence, guys. They're doing their due diligence to ensure that it's going to be a perfected platform where you and I can hopefully, as the Shib Army and Shib investors, can make a really, really nice return on our investment regarding the entire platform and even utilizing the other assets that will be included. So real quick here, can we buy if we live in the US? Rachel asks, can we buy if you live in the... Absolutely. Absolutely. I can walk you through on how... Today I could talk about it in the stream too. I have a video about how to buy Shiba Inu and the easy way to do so, but I'll definitely show you. But again, Rachel, thank you so much for the super chat as well. And Singh Amit says, just a fun little sticker with ha-has. Appreciate the super chat, my man. And then Knight the Rosy Cross. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm speechless. This is really overwhelming. So I really appreciate all of you. Honestly, you guys, honest to God, you guys literally make my day every single day. I record before I go to work. You guys know that. And I record one video when I get home from work. And all I talk about nowadays is YouTube. Because really, the Shib Army and the YouTube platform has been just such an enjoyment for me. And I hope one day in the future that I can just do this for a living, because I truly love it. Although, again, with the live chats, maybe I get a little bit nervous. I really appreciate how much I'm able to give you guys, content that you can enjoy and also that you can benefit from. But ultimately, again, something that we can all, futuristically speaking, can all look back and say, wow, we made some good investment decisions and we made some great profits. That's the ultimate goal, right? You guys are subscribed and following the journey because you are all individually bullish on Shiba Inu. And I know some of you subscribers are also bearish, because I see those comments and I see how fast you guys hop on the videos and say, this is blah, 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 all the negativity. So I know there's haters, but guess what? Let the haters hate. There'll be silence with success. That's all I can say. Now, let's keep it going. So the other thing that I feel like that has not been talked about a lot lately is Robinhood listing. So I think this is something that we're overlooking, but understand that, hey, this is going to happen sooner rather than later. right? 158,000 individuals have tweeted out, not tweeted out, but signed a petition for Shiba Inu to get listed on Robinhood. Now, people are saying, like, why is it such a big deal? Why is it, what we care about is Coinbase. I agree. Coinbase is probably going to be the single-handedly most bull catalyst in terms of Shiba Inu's price action for the short term, but long term. Look how many individuals are investing with what? Look how many individuals are investing with Robinhood. Right now, one of the biggest apps. I have it on my phone. You probably have it on your phone. But Robinhood it's just massively adopted, and there's a lot of retail investors. So when you can start appealing to them, that in turn will also reflect on the price action and the overall crypto market. And that's why these brokerages like Webull, I always talk about Webull because you guys know I'm an affiliate of theirs, but not only Webull, but others as well. Lots of excitement going around there. So again, we know once retail investors start getting in on these and not just the crypto investors, that's when we see some big price action. And of course, in turn, more new investors, more people getting excited. And then it's a snowball effect. We start out small, bigger and bigger and bigger, and we just roll into insanity. And I really think, Shiba Inu, that's why I'm so excited about it. Look at 1,000 people, 1,086 people in the chat right now. Wow, you guys are insane. Again, welcome everybody. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like if you haven't already so we can get this out to more people. Appreciate everyone that's joining in. Really excited to talk about Shiba Inu and all the things. So we're gonna discuss it all today. Now, I see another super chat. Rachel, you're doing great. Thank you so much, Rachel. And again, I will hopefully be talking about, for all the newcomers, how to, the step-by-step how to buy Shiba Inu in the easiest way possible. Okay? And let's see here. So Night of the Rosie, another super chat says says KO. All right, I really appreciate you, Night. I know you're a supporter, and I've seen you in the comments, so really appreciate you, man. Ibrahim says, Ahmed, check Coinbase Pro Twitter. On May 21st, you could see what happened with SOL. Nothing to worry about, brother. Exactly. That's what I'm here to hopefully silence some FUD and help people understand that, hey, what happened with the fact that they're having technical difficulties, not a big issue. So we need to embrace that. So Ibrahim, thank you so much for the super chat and the message. And I hope everyone is able to read these as they're at the top of the screen there. And also another one from Funkleberry Finn. Hey, I like your name. Funkleberry Finn says PLN. PLN, just a super chat there. So thank you so much, my man. Really does help out the channel. And I'm glad people are joining in. This is awesome. 1,100 people. Holy smokes. Sorry, guys. I know I'm a newbie. I'm not used to this. So thank you all so much. So let's look at what else I was talking about. So if we go on the Shiba Inu channel, shibtoken.com. A few people have asked, hey, how do I buy Shiba Inu? And it's not too bad. It's really not that hard. And I feel like the online tutorials make it seem like, whoa, this is a little overwhelming and it's difficult to do, but it's really not. It's really not. So I'm going to talk about it real quick here on how to buy Shiba Inu. Super, super easy, to be honest. It's not as difficult as people make it seem. And everyone that sends a super chat, guys, I have to pause and thank them because they're really going out of their way. This is a stream that's for free, and it's, for everyone just to kind of learn about whatever they want to know about in terms of Shiba Inu. So let me just say thank you so much to everybody. So Don Allen, keep up the great work. I see you in the comment section, Don. I know you're consistently supporting, so I appreciate you, my friend. And also for Vivek Ganatra. He says, but even with all the positive catalysts, if the overall market is down, will Shiba Inu still rise up like a phoenix? Also, with the price going up, we will have heavy sell-offs too with paper hands. So you're right, Vivek, you're right. But understand that when the overall market pulls back up, and if all these catalysts are in place, what's going to in turn happen in terms of long-term trajectory and success for Shiba Inu? More people, when they're interested in returning back to the crypto market, we're going to hopefully see that bull run again. So again, regardless of if it happens immediately after the things drop, which right now, I think we just need to be a little bit more patient. We know some big things are happening with Tuesday's AMA, and hey, the overall crypto market can decide to correct again in the positive direction immediately. So it can literally happen within seconds. So again, we know how volatile things are. So yeah, man. I know it's tough, but again, long-term wise, if you're thinking like, hey, this is an investment of mine, this is not just for a short-term gain, anything that happens that's positive is going to be very, very good. So I appreciate the super chat though, my man. And again, let the paper hand sell out, because for all of us that are diamond hands strong, I'm one of them. I'm someone that has been able to pounce after pounce, and it's hard. It's not the easy thing to do. Pouncing and buying the dip is not the easy thing to do, guys. Because all my friends, I have those friends of mine that are all bears, and they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you wasting your money? The market's going to crash. There's those bear cases, but I tell them, all right, you do what you want to do. Sell out of your position for a loss and come talk to me in a month. Come talk to me in 6 months. Then we'll see what's happening. So Vivek, thank you so much for that super chat and message. We here, bro. T-Dog. We here, man. We here. I appreciate you. And then Mickey Boyrock says, you're doing great. No need to be nervous. Just bought another 15 million. My man. I appreciate the super chat and the kind words. Thank you so much for the encouragement. All right, let's shake it off a little bit so we're not nervous anymore. All right, so Rachel earlier asked us, how do you buy Shiba Inu? So you go on the website. I'm going to go step by step. Shibtoken.com. Make sure you're on the correct website. You'll scroll down a little bit from the top. There's an ecosystem tab here, and then how to buy. So they have this little tab that you could buy leash on or buy Shib. So for me, I currently do not own any leash, believe it or not. I'm waiting for Shiba Swap, but for right now, I've just been increasing my position size just strictly on Shib itself, or Shib token. So if we click Shib here, you guys could see what's on the screen is the swap. So this here is called Uniswap. And basically what you need to do is, there's two things. So Rachel, hopefully you'll be able to follow along. And for anybody else that's interested in getting on Shiba Inu, this is how easy it is. So you all have, if you're invested in cryptocurrency, you have wallets in your phones, right? And if you don't have it in your phone, you have maybe an external cold storage wallet, whatever it might be. Basically, all you need to do is you go on this website and you connect your wallet. So whichever wallet you have yourself, that's the one you'll click on. So some people have MetaMask, some people have Wallet Connect. A lot of people probably have Coinbase Wallet because that's the one that is most popular, with the Coinbase platform being the #1 trading crypto platform. There's also Formatic and Portis. So with that being said, again, we can look at this thing and say, hey, we have Coinbase Wallet here, and I currently own Coinbase Wallet, right? Okay, understandable. So you go from there and connect your wallet by just clicking here, and boom, it shows you right here how much balance you have, etc. And that's really what it is. That's honestly what it comes down to, is connecting your wallet, put your Ethereum into it, and then swap it out for Shib. Really, that's all it takes. And Ethereum is the one I would recommend, but you could do whatever you want. USDC, Ethereum, USDT, all these other cryptos that are potentially swappable for Shiba Inu. But Ethereum is the easiest with probably reasonable transaction fees. So that's the one I would recommend. So you do that, swap it for your Shib. And I don't hold all my Shib in my wallet. I do have a significant amount in Shib, but not all of it. But then you enter the amount you want to swap, you click enter, and boom. Now you check your wallet and you have your Shib token in there. And that's really all it is, guys. It's really that easy. So all you need is a wallet, connect your wallet, and swap. For one of the cryptocurrencies you own in your wallet, swap that for Shib. Now real quick, let me acknowledge the super chats. Let's see, Ibrahim, just with a random $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Ibrahim. I don't know if that's right. Dooney? Ahmed, we appreciate you. Your videos and honesty never change on your way up. Dooney. Wow. Thank you so much. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, that's too much. No one needs to ever do that. Like, the $5, okay, that's I'm very grateful, but $50, that's a lot. But I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Dooney Isa. And again, if hopefully you pronounce it Isa, because that's an Arabic name, but thank you so much for the super chat. It really does mean a lot to me. Hopefully I can make good use to it and buy more Shiba Inu. Maybe that's the thing I should do today. For anyone that does a super chat, maybe I'll just buy more Shiba Inu. You guys decide. Is that something you guys want me to do? Because I really will do it. I'm like that, because that's how bullish I am on Shiba Inu. And again, I also want to start with all the gains that we're making, and in terms of long-term growth for the channel, things like that. I want to figure out a way for us to do some more charitable events. I know there's something like charity live streams, things of that nature. So I want to touch on those for sure too. But wow, guys, I'm very overwhelmed with the support, and I'm getting nervous again. So if I start, like fidgeting or acting weird, I'm sorry. It's just, this is overwhelming. But thank you so much, Rachel. Yes, following along. Thank you. All right. So, and Rachel, please, I'm going to ping the Shiba Inu Discord. Maybe I wish I could just ping you guys, anyone that's in the live chat. I know there's a lot of people in here right now, 1,100 of you, almost 1,200. But if anybody has questions for me ever, I try my best to respond on the Discord. So go ahead, join the Discord and send me a message at any time. And if there's any other way for you to reach me, also, I did open some social media platforms that are now more public. So if you want to connect one-on-one, I have my Instagram. It's live, Your Pursuit of Purpose, all one word. So don't mean to give myself a shout out, but a way for you to communicate with me, because I know not everybody has Discord, so it's only fair. So I'm on Instagram, so you guys can send me a message. Recently made my Instagram, didn't really make it a public thing till today. And also for Twitter, I'm also on Twitter. So at YourPop8. They're all in the description. So go ahead, shoot me a message. Let's have some dialogue. Everyone that is supporting the channel and part of this movement, I want to be here for you. So send me a message if you ever have any questions, and I'll do my very best to respond, regardless. All right. Getting super passionate and excited right now because this is awesome. This is fantastic. So, yeah, in terms of buying Shiba Inu or anything like that, go ahead and just shoot me a message. So let's see. Let me just acknowledge a couple more of the chats because you guys are insane. Can you give Binance Shib holders some insight? Stefan asks if I can give Binance holders some insight. Absolutely, I definitely can. Let me see. I think I missed some. So Samsa said just hold with diamond hands. Absolutely, that's all we got to do, right? I can't tell you guys whether to buy or sell, but I'm telling you guys what I'm doing, and I'm holding. There's too many positive things to come for Shiba Inu, and guys, we have 500,000 people invested in this crypto. There's a reason for that. Understand that there's a strong reason for that, and that's because we are a cryptocurrency and a community that is unmatched. Don't look, yes, I don't want to compare us to others, but Dogecoin, even Bitcoin, Ethereum, yeah, these have been the big dogs for a while, but it's our time to shine. And then Knight of the Rosy Cross says, you are the face of Shiba Inu, bro. It will get to the point where when you post a positive video, the price will go up. Diamond Hand Club. That'd be insane. I don't want to be a market mover because I know that comes with a lot of, negative sentiments and things like that. But I really appreciate all your kind words, my man. And yeah, thank you so much. And so back to what Stefan was saying. He said, can you give Binance Shib holders some insight? Let's talk about it. So if you currently are someone who puts your money is in Binance, okay? Or in any type of decentralized or centralized exchange, I want you to know something. I don't think that's the best place to keep it. Exchanges can go down, anything can happen. But keeping your cryptocurrency in exchange is not the best thing to do. Do you know how easy it is to get a wallet? Like really, any kind of wallet. You can just go on your app store. I want to see in the chat right now, how many of you guys have Androids versus iPhone? Type Android or iPhone in the chat and let me know. Let me know what you guys are using. Because most people are in either of those two groups, an iPhone, and it's this simple. My personal recommendation is open your phone, and once you're in, go on your app store or Play Store. Let's see, Android, lots of Androids. I'm team iPhone. I'm sorry, but I'm team iPhone. iPhone all day. iPhone, Android. Okay, so you guys can see, I'm seeing a lot of Android. Where are the iPhones at? Like what? I'm actually pretty surprised right now. I thought it'd be more split even, but lots of Androids. Okay, regardless, Google Store or the Google Store, Google Play Store, I think is the official name, right? Versus the App Store. So if you have either of those two platforms, go right now, download yourself either Coinbase Wallet or MetaMask. Those are the two that are compatible with Shiba Inu that I know of. Yes, there was the list of them, but those are your two. Wow, there's a lot. Okay, I see some more Team iPhone now. Oh, I see you guys now. Someone's with the BlackBerry. James Stalker says BlackBerry. That's crazy. But regardless, so depending on which one you're on, go in and download Coinbase Wallet or MetaMask. That's what I would recommend across the board. Download your wallet, and you can literally look at Coinbase Wallet. It's super easy to do. Right here, Coinbase Wallet. Download it, right? And take all your money from the exchanges, these decentralized and centralized exchanges, and keep it in your wallet, because your wallet is the safest place to keep any of your money in terms of your cryptocurrency investments. So right now, my wallet, I'm holding some Ethereum, and I have a couple different wallets. So again, you could do that too. I think it's best to just keep it at one. But regardless, put your money into your wallet, and that's where you keep it. You can't trade on a wallet. It's just a place to store it. Just like, if you're a dude, you got your wallet. If you're a girl, you have your purse. Or also some girls I know also have their wallets. But regardless, that's what you want to look at. Is you'll put it there and store it until what? Until Shiba Swap is released. Once the release is official, we'll transfer our money out of our wallet storages, MetaMask or Coinbase wallet, back into where? The swap. So we're going to put it back on swap, where you can do what you got to do with it. Either stake it, so you can do things like bury or dig. And you guys know what's been going on regarding that, right? They've been talking about Shiba Swap for a while now, and you guys know that I'm someone that's been pretty focused on it. But regardless, that's what I would recommend. So in my opinion, the best place to store your cryptocurrency will be where? Will be on on one of the wallets, either Coinbase wallet, or you could put it on, in addition to that, instead of Coinbase wallet, also MetaMask. Those are the two there. So that's my recommendation for everybody, of course. Whoa, T-Dog. Man. No. Dude, I can't accept that, man. Oh my God. He says, T-Dog. That's too much, man. Guys, man, that's too much, but I appreciate you, man. Like that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. So he says, follow your heart and you are not here by accident. Never follow the easy path. Shiba since day 45, diamond hands and keep buying deep. Remember, usage and decentralized is for freedom of tax and political reasons. That is the real value. You don't have to address this while live. So he put that there, and T-Dog, I mean, you said first, like I'm speechless. Like that's insane, man. Like I'm sure. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Like I'm definitely speechless. But T-Dog, my man, like understand. It's not even appreciation, but I don't even know what to say, man. Like shoot me a message. Like I just want to talk. I want to know, what you're about. It's not an appreciation. Like honestly, like honest to God, like I don't know. I feel like we need to do something charity-wise. Like, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all of you who have tuned in. But again, I want to read his message one more time because I feel like I wasn't really comprehending it since there was a lot of excitement, because that's a lie. He says, follow your heart, and you are not only here by accident. Never follow the easy path. All right, I'm going to digress or, kind of go off topic for a little bit. We could look at the price action, and I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more of a personal story. So, or more personal information about me, I guess. So he says, Shiba since day 45, diamond hands and keep buying deep. Remember, usage and decentralization. It is for freedom of tax and political reasons. That is the real value, which is true. Again, I mean, the reality is that we've been under, as retail investors, because that's the majority of us, as the Shiba Inu, as the Shib army. All of us came together, right, in the entire crypto platform, because we're tired of being the underdogs. We're tired of being the guys that are always looked down upon, always being part of like this, just being our area or our place in society. After I've seen all the people that have become successful millionaires, after I've seen all the individuals who were able to make a killing, right? My friends that I grew up with, right? So I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys. So for me, I actually came from a pretty low income household. Growing up, I had a lot of drive for education and a lot of drive to, kind of live the American dream. So as an immigrant, right? Again, transparency, I come from Sudan. That's where I was born and that's where I was raised, right? Right now, if you don't know what's been going on with Sudan, it's, not just a third world country. It is third world of the third world. Like it is right now under a lot of chaos and it's been a mess. But regardless, what it was for me was a driving force, right? I came to the country at, when I was not even 10 years old yet. I was a little child looking around and seeing like, wow, I don't see this country as a place for me to kind of, have fun, go out, dance, hang out, do drugs, none of that, right? Besides the religion aspect, the fact is like, I understood that we were here for a reason. And trust me, this is all going to come back to cryptocurrency in a second, but we were all brought into this world for a reason. For me, the opportunity came about that we came to the United States as immigrants, and it was like, wow, here's a second chance at life. Instead of having to, work at, I don't know, whatever it might be. Like right now, if I told you guys how much my aunt makes as a doctor back in Sudan, like it would probably bring a lot of you to tears. So as a physician, she's an internal medicine doctor. As a physician, she makes less than $100 a month, equivalent in USD. In the United States of America, a physician per hour, at a very minimum, makes hundreds of dollars probably per hour, at least $100 an hour. All right. So once I see that and I know what's going on back home, the value of the dollar is insane. If I'm able to send money to my family or even to relatives, friends, whatever it might be overseas, a dollar will feed a big family back home, believe it or not, a decent meal. So that's why I feel like, again, with cryptocurrency, sure, it's an outlet for a lot of people to figure out, hey, not only the decentralized component of it, but in addition to that, it comes with the fact that, hey, one day, like I know the transfer fees, right? Western Union, I've been there and done that. Having to send money to family, whoever it might be, there's a lot of fees that come with it. And it's a hassle. We have to go to a booth, go to this area. Yes, you can do it on your phone now, but overseas, they have to also appear at this, they have to basically go to a place to accept the money. They can't just do it from the comfort of their home. So with cryptocurrency, that solves a big issue when it comes to that. They're going to have more access to what? And that's what really initially excited me. I was like, wait a second. If you could tell me that I could send money overseas, with something that has, an equivalent or whatever it might be, regardless, I could send money to my family and they can in turn switch it for their land currency if they wanted to. That's simply amazing. That's not something we should overlook. Nothing that we should overlook. So the fact that we've given this opportunity, right? Going back to my personal story, I was given the opportunity to go, pursue education. A first world country with education. So for me, it came about that, hey, I can now go out and do the best I can. And so that's what I did. I went to school, I went to college, graduated, went to pharmacy school, got my doctorate degree in pharmacy. So I did what I could to try to make ends, but to just know I don't want to live in the same situation that my parents had to go through. I did not want finance and money to be an issue for me, right? But regardless, what I came to realize is, hey, you graduate and now you have student loans, you have more. And it's like, wow, if you only rely on work for money, you'll never make it out alive. None of us will. And the only true way to find yourself financial freedom or build that generational wealth is investing. So the stock market, great vehicle. Don't get me wrong. That's how I started on YouTube, is talking about stocks, right? More speculative plays, penny stocks, things of that nature, sure. But there were companies that I believed in. Same thing for crypto now, right? Same idea comes with it. It's that we are finding or identifying vehicles that we can invest in that hopefully will build us generational wealth moving forward. Because as an individual, right, I can't do much, but being a part of a community, the Shib Army, right, it goes so much beyond just that of, we would say, hey, this is cryptocurrency or this is investment. No, right now we are investors coming together and building a future for ourselves. And that's the idea, right? We see volatility, you see the market pull back. And unfortunately, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I try to tell you guys, hey, this looks like an opportunity to me. Right? I saw what happened to Dogecoin, previously speaking, and we missed that train. But now with Shiba Inu, the same thing looks like it's more. It has more potential based off the utility early on compared to what some of the others. So yeah, that's where it all links up for me. Is that the fact is, I don't come from money, right? I had to take loans out for my own college tuition. The struggle is it's there. But regardless, it's identifying ways now that I have an income, thankfully, thanks to God, I have an income, I can start figuring out ways to invest. One of the things I decided to do was start becoming, a person on YouTube. I was like, hey, this seems pretty cool. And, I want to build a community this way. And right now, like, I'm overwhelmed. 1,265 people in the chat. Like, think about that number for a second. That's not a small number, guys. And that's all individuals, more likely than not, that are part of the SHIB army. So I'm grateful for each and every single one of you guys. And, you know, I can't thank you enough. And I'm looking at the super chats right now. And again, I don't know what to say. I'm really speechless. So I really, really appreciate you all. And I want us to do something. I want us to come together. I'm going to put out a poll after the video, and I want to talk about different ways we can give back, right? Charity. That's the most important thing to me. And I'm going to start doing streams that are strictly for charity, because I feel like that's what the ultimate goal is. But I really appreciate it. It's going to support the channel. Hopefully I can get some new equipment that's more fancy, maybe a nicer camera so you guys can see me a little better. But Robert says, I think I'm going to do, one thing I'm going to do is watch Pop as soon as I get the notification and watch it all the way through, period. Blessings, brother. SHIB Army forever. My man, salute to you. Thank you so much, Robert, for the words. Oh, man. All right. Stress, anxiety, anger, and anger management. I love the name so much because, you know, again, it's something that I see in practice a lot. So again, you guys know that I am a pharmacist. So a lot of things that I do see is people who deal with a lot of anxiety. But that's me going beside the point. Thank you so much for, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know why you guys are doing this, but I am very grateful and I'm very, very thankful. I feel like I can't express that enough. But again, stress, anxiety, and anger management, please hit me up on Twitter and you too, T-Dog, and anybody else that wants to talk, but especially to you all because you're, you know, I'm speechless. But regardless, thank you so much. Stress, anxiety, and anger management says, Rev, like taught, if you refuse financial gifts, the universe will cut or limit them. You must accept financial blessings. That is actually a very good point, and I shouldn't say something like I should not accept this, but I need to figure out how to reinvest it, right? So we need to identify ways to do that. So I really appreciate what you say there, and I'm very thankful for each and every one of you, not just those who are super chatting. You guys, of course, you have a special place in my heart, absolutely. But in addition to that, everybody else that is tuning in, the 1,254 right now that are in the chat, I appreciate you all. And again, guys, I give you guys always the bull case for Shiba Inu because it really does excite me. But your guys' words are more meaningful to me than anything else. What you guys say, you know, I really do take to heart. So for all of you who say the negative things too in the comment, you know, it gets to me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have the personality to be like, it is what it is, but it gets to me. I don't respond to it. You know, deep down it's hard for me to do so, but I don't. But yeah, I feel like this is more of like an AMA, not AMA, but just like getting to know me a little bit more than just talking about Shiba Inu. But we covered a lot of things here. So again, stress, anxiety, and anger management. Thank you, my brother. And my man T-Dog, thank you so much. And also anybody else who's done or sent super chats, Dunny, Isa, I appreciate you so much too. All of you guys. And we got another one here from Horace Live. He says, could we possibly see a pump? I love SHIB. I need to get a few million to get special surgery in my feet. So Horace, you say that you need to get special surgery in your feet. Can you maybe elaborate a little or send me a message on Twitter or Instagram? Those are the two platforms that I'm now introducing to the community for us to have another way to talk outside of Discord, because again, I know not everyone is using Discord. So appreciate the super chat, my man, and hopefully, you know, regardless of what kind of surgery you need, I hope it could take care of any type of ailments or issues that you're currently having. But thank you so much, my man. So yeah, and right now I'm also working. I haven't done my best quite yet, but I want to work with the developers of, not the developers, but excuse me, some of the Discord admins to do some giveaways, because you guys have been, you know, the support I have been seeing right now, this is the most I've seen in my entire life. I've never seen anything like this before in my personal life. So the fact that I have all of you all backing me and everything like that, every day liking, subscribing to the channel, like the subscriber count is literally going astronomical. Like, I kid you not, when I first started making Shiba Inu videos, we were at 20,000 subscribers, which is very, very respectable. But out of nowhere, now we're at 46,000 of you guys who are invested in watching my videos, investing in me. So I really appreciate that, and I'm hoping that I can continue to bring you guys the best possible content regarding Shiba Inu or any other cryptocurrency. I know Shiba Inu right now has been the big focus, but I can't stop talking about it because there's just too much excitement. There's too much positivity regarding it. So I want to know what else you guys want to talk about. But again, it looks like Vivek sends a little adorable Shiba Inu GIF. Sorry if I pronounced it the way you don't like, but GIF or GIF. And wow, 585 likes. If you haven't already, we have 1,200 of you in the chat. Hit the like button. Thank you so much for all the love you guys have been showing me. This has been by far the best stream to date, ever, in my opinion. Maybe on the whole YouTube space. Forget just my channel, any of the YouTube space. So thank you guys. I'm really speechless. But let's talk about some of the other things that I'm really excited about. So in terms of the SHIB Informer, so you guys saw that this came out and a really nice retweet or upload from Sirtech when they mentioned that they'll be hosting an AMA with a hot crypto project. The SHIB Informer is kind of teasing us, guys. Kind of teasing us and saying, hey, it's probably us. But again, in my opinion, I don't see why it wouldn't be. So why does this matter? So if you guys aren't aware, the current auditing team for, I can't believe I'm not following them. Let me follow Sirtech. But if you don't know, the current auditing team for Sirtech is, their auditing team are the ones who are auditing Shiba Swap. So if you're not aware, if we quickly go to Shaitoshi, he's been sending us tweets about, right now the big delay that initially occurred was that of due to auditing purposes. So if we scroll down, again, he puts 3 dots here from an hour ago. Shaitoshi is honestly a comedian. He is legit funny. The man has great comedy and I love it. So, gracias por aceptar, Shib. So it looks like maybe a Hispanic, maybe is it? Let's see, Grupo Cinco. Looks like another, Paraguay. Oh, that's something I want to talk about too, actually. That was actually a pretty big deal. But we'll come back and talk about that in a second. But regardless, the big delay with Shiba Swap right now has been the auditing. So the fact that they're doing an AMA with Shiba Inu, more likely than not, that's a big deal, guys. Excuse me. That's a pretty big deal. So again, that's gonna open up a lot of doors for questions from all of us as investors. So I'm hoping I'll be out of work by the time that the AMA is live. But that's going to be a pretty big deal. So Vivek, thank you so much again for the super chat, my man. He says, pin your Insta and Twitter handle in the comments. Yeah, let's do that real quick. So as you guys know, I want to start communicating with everyone on Twitter and on Twitter and Instagram. Those are the 2 platforms I want to start using. So let's go ahead and just copy and pasting them into the chat real quick so you guys have that. Let's see. So that's Instagram. And let me send out Twitter real quick for you guys. Again, please, I'm begging you all, if you ever have any questions from me about Shiba Swap, Shiba Inu, I will try my best to send that over to the developers because again, I'm in a group chat with them, so I have a little bit more access maybe. So if that does ever come about, please send me over a message and I'll try my best to, try my best to answer them ASAP. All right, and let me go ahead and post to Twitter. Wow, we're at 55 followers. All right, cool. So here's this. I'm gonna post this in here real quick for you guys. And that is the Twitter. And I'm hopefully gonna start actually using Twitter. I've never used it my entire life, but I'm looking to do so now. So, anywho, back to what we were talking about. Gosh, this has been such a, it's honestly been a fun live stream. I'm not gonna end. I'm not ending at all. I'm looking to do this for a whole nother hour because, again, just the excitement is there and the engagement is there too. So I really appreciate all of you who've been sending messages. Let's quickly look at the chat, what everyone has to say. Yo, bro, what's your prediction for the end of June, early July, considering all the catalysts coming our way for the end of the month? That's a good message. So shout out to Mr. Khalid Hassan. So Khalid, you ask about price prediction in terms of rest of the month. So the big thing that's pretty unfortunate right now, sorry, I know I clicked on chills here. You guys have all kinds of emotions coming out of me today. My nose is running. Maybe it's allergies. Who knows? We'll blame it on allergies, right? Just you guys are overwhelming me. So thank you so much. But anywho, if we look at the cryptocurrencies, we see you can see Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the the big players, the big dogs are all correcting right now. What looks like potentially manipulation from the whales. So we know that the overall market follows Bitcoin's price action. If Bitcoin pulls back, the overall market pulls back. If Bitcoin goes up, then the overall market tends to correct also in upward direction as an overall trend. So unfortunately though, it's been overall kind of just stagnant. We haven't not seen much movement for pretty much the last month. So you could see, like literally over the last month, pretty much trading sideways. There's volatility, dips and peaks, dips and peaks. But if you look at that chart, it doesn't know where to go. It's like, hey, am I going to correct all the way back down to below 30? Nah. Am I going to, pull past 40,000? Nah. I'm going to stay right in between. So when we see that for Shiba Inu, for Bitcoin, we got to look at it as, okay, that's what's happening. A lot of sideways movement. What's happening for Shiba Inu in the previous month? Overall, again, I would consider this sideways movement. Yes, in the downward direction some days, but if you see the overall trend like this, we don't know exactly what's going to happen in the near term or long-term future. But regardless, you can look at these trends and say, hey, okay, I know what I want to do. And in terms for me, you guys know, anytime I see red days, that's a buying day. If I see green, I don't buy it. Simply put, it's that easy, because that's just the mentality you got to have if you want to be successful in the market. If you're someone that buys due to fear of missing out, if we see double-digit green days, that's how you get burned. But red days like today are the good days to buy in. So right now, again, price prediction wise, I'm just hoping the overall market corrects and picks back up. If it does so, in my opinion, easily we could see this thing surpass, I talked about it earlier, but we could see this thing hopefully surpass right around that 60. If we can get over that 15 to 1600 Satoshi unit mark right over here, where we had a level of support for about a week or so, a few days. If we can get back to that price action right there, we're going to be golden. But it's going to be difficult unless the overall market pulls back up. So again, let me just quickly acknowledge the super chats. You guys are amazing. Let's start a grassroots movement as a community to get mom and pop restaurants, salons, barbershops, and others involved. Need Shiba stickers on every door. I love it. ADW Wells, that's something you can definitely run by the developers. Go on to Discord, my man. When people mention things like that, they don't overlook it. That's what I really love about the community and the developers, is that they will actually embrace that kind of idea. So I love it. I really, really like that idea a lot. So I don't see why not. I think that's very doable. So let's see. And again, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. And let's see here. From Chris, my man Chris. I remember you from the previous streams too. What's good, my bro? Still holding, still buying. I'm right there with you, man. Still holding, still buying. And Nelson Rodriguez. Once I'm a millionaire off Shib, Ahmed, I'm picking you up in my yacht for a drink. Nelson, my man, I will take you up on that. I hope, guys, if we see the bullish movement and momentum, just like what Dogecoin experienced at the beginning of Q1 2021, right? Of it reaching up to 75 cents. If something similar happens to Shiba Inu and goes back to all-time highs, 3,600 Satoshi units and beyond, I really want to do something. It'd be super fun to do something like that, like a big Shib. I know that'd be overwhelming, but I feel like in a certain city, only so many people could show up. So Nelson, I'll take you up on that. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. And let's get this party started. This is only the beginning. I will keep saying that this is only the beginning, right? And when you have conviction and you invest in the things you believe in, guys, you know what happens ultimately? The market. I say this over and over and over again. You got to remember something. The market is literally a vehicle. It's something that moves money. It moves money from those who are impatient to those who are patient, period. That is the overall theme, and that is overall how the markets work. Warren Buffett says it best, and we got to just follow the man. He is a successful man, and he's built his success off of the markets. He's a businessman, entrepreneur, all these things. But regardless, the market was his vehicle to success. So just make sure you guys all remember and embrace that. So because that's a pretty big deal. Now, one other thing I want to talk about is inflation. So I think it's not something that is commonly talked about in the crypto community, but it's super important to understand. So I saw this little post. Let's see, inflation. Look at me. I'm stuck at work. inflation. Let's see, inflation image example. It was a card that had. It was such a good picture. It was roaming around the internet, and I loved it. God, I could probably find it on Twitter, but my goodness, guys, it was such a good post, such a good one, and it really like opened up my eyes to inflation. But basically, if I can't find the exact image, yeah. If I find it, I'll repost it. Maybe I'll tweet it out, right? Because we're talking about me starting to use Twitter a little bit more. But regardless, inflation. If you go back 35 years ago, here in the United States, let's take a second, right? Little story time. If we pull back, go back to, about 40 years ago, right? 1980s, maybe even, late 80s, 90s. Do you guys know how much a house was in the United States? You can buy a house for $30,000. Let me see if I can find the post. I found it on my phone. Let me see if I can find it for you guys real quick. And someone said, when is Shiba Swap dropping? Just waiting. Literally just waiting. As soon as it does, here it is. I found it. We're after Tuesday's AMA. I think we're gonna hear some really, really exciting news during that AMA session. But testing already started, Matthew. Testing already started for Shiba Swap. I wish I could show you guys some, but I can't. The developers told me I'm not able to, unfortunately, share anything. But I'll tell you, I'm a person who came into the Shib community and the Shiba Inu army. I came in as, again, just one of you all as an investor, someone that's super excited. But they've allowed me the opportunity to take part in the back-end stuff. And all I can tell you guys, literally, is just wait. I know they've been saying that as developers, but me, someone who I could say whatever I want about it, but again, I promise from me to them was I'm not going to disclose but just know it is looking really, really, really good. I am super duper excited for it, and that's why I'm buying more. When I see red days, I'm buying more. I wish you guys had access to that, because I know what you all would do if you pretty much had proof that this thing is probably going to be going up in the near future because how exciting Shiba Swap is looking, or bullish it's looking. Hey, then you would too. But regardless, here's the post I'm going to share with you guys. So, 1970 cost of living. So it's from this thing called Life Accounting. All right? So I'm going to be reading it from my phone, but regardless, I'm going to do so. A new house in 1970 in the United States, 51 years ago. You can buy a new house for $23,450. You heard it right. So hold on. I'm going to put up Google Sheets. You guys know I like sheets. All right, let's zoom in here. We're going to do this right now. Let me just put up a tab. Let me do this with you guys real quick. All right, so 1970, United States. So for anyone that's a foreigner, inflation is something that's across the globe, not just in the US. All right, let's look at it. Okay. 1970 United States. A new house. $23,450. The average monthly income, guys. The average income for a US citizen in 1970, excuse me, $9,400. This right here is literally what you want to call and what we call inflation. A new car, not a luxury car, a new car. So, a Toyota, a Honda, a 1970, the one from that year, $3,450. I'm going to give a couple more examples. Minimum wage in 1970 in the US, guys. Minimum wage is $2.10 per hour. Gas, let's see. Bread. A loaf of bread, 25 cents. Last but not least, I'm going to do one more. Gasoline. Gas prices per gallon, 36 cents. Oh. Let's pause for a second, everybody. A new house was $23,000 in 1970. Average household income per year. Someone said per month, per year. Let me just correct that real quick and write that on there. Per year, $9,400 a year. This is not too long ago, guys. 51 years. A new car is $3,400. Minimum wage, $2.10. $2.10. Relative to where it is now, not that big of a difference. It's a $5 difference. Yes, it's significant, but compared to the other scaling of everything, it's pretty crazy. Bread, 25 cents. Okay. What's this all mean? And why am I making this something that I want to talk about when this is a Shiba Inu live stream? Inflation. Inflation is something that we have to combat every single day and every single year. Something we need to pay attention to. And this is the reason why putting money in a savings account is literally the worst thing to do. Money, your money, my money, our hard-earned income, right? The money that you're making right now at work in 50 years, when maybe if you're a 20-year-old, when you're getting ready to retire down the line, our hard-earned money is going to be worth a lot less down the future. So right now we're looking at homes as, wow, a house costs $200,000. That's a lot of money. Or I'm making $50,000 a year. That's a lot of money, right? If that's kind of what's going on in your mind, it's understand like, hey, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, that money is going to literally be, if you put it in a savings account, it's going to be worth less than it is now. It's going to be worth less than it is now. So that's why putting your money into vehicles to allow it to flourish and grow. Real estate. Look at a house, $23,000 in 1970. That same house today, probably worth $23,000. Or excuse me, $230,000. 10 times as much. Average income, $9,400 a year. A year later, what is the average income? $60,000 per household, maybe $50,000. So as you guys can see, money loses value over time due to inflation. Just part of economics, unfortunately. So the best thing we can do is identify ways for us to invest. And you can see, what are the things that have grown the most? I'm going to show you guys this because we can't really look at the crypto market, but we can. S&P 500. And we'll look up the coin market cap. And we'll look at both of the overall market movements since the beginning of time by market cap. So the S&P 500 is a compilation of the top 500 companies in the United States of America. If you look at the max chart, if you would have bought one share of the S&P 500 index fund back in 1981, 40 years ago, not 50, 40 years ago, $137. If you would have held till today, getting ready to retire, you're up 3,000%. That is not a 10x. That is not a 100x, right? That's not a 10x, excuse me. That's a 30x in your money from the beginning if you just let it sit in these ETFs, these index funds. As smart investors, we're not worried about that. We're not looking for that. Crypto market. If you go back to it's going to shock a lot of you. It was when it basically end of April, May, it was worth $1.6 billion. 1.5, 1.6. Since the beginning, all the way till now, or even if we look at the peak, but all the way till now, it's at 1.5 trillion. So the market has not 10x'd for the crypto market. It didn't 10x. This thing, if you could see, if you just do the math, it went from 1.5, what is that? 1.5 billion to 1.5 trillion. That's a 100x in price, guys. That's what you call a great return on your investment. But where are we at now and where are we headed? We're seeing a nice correction from the top of the market. So right now, in my opinion, it could continue to fall. Sure, it's possible. It's not going to ever go back to, in my opinion, here. Because look, in 2017, we never came back to where we were before. We corrected and kind of went back to a middle line. And I'm going to show you guys one more chart because I know you're not really into that too much. But again, you're all here to learn and maybe become a little bit more informed. So, and one thing here, I want to, Chris Burnett, shout out to the man, Chris, always dropping the super chats. Did you ever find out how or when token burn audits take place? I don't believe we've even seen the corrections yet from the Buterin burned his shares. That's a good point, Chris. So I'm not 100% certain how the burn works in terms of the auditing or when it's actually implemented into different platforms like CoinMarketCap or places that people go to learn a little bit more about the different cryptocurrencies. But regardless, as of right now, you're right, we haven't seen any updates. So again, I think it's just a waiting game, and hopefully we'll see sooner rather than later. But let me just hide user. Here we go. All right, now going back here, there's this Reddit post that I talk about. I think I'm gonna do it on every single stream. So if I put in Reddit market psychology, this is one thing that I feel like everyone needs to have. This should be like on your refrigerator or somewhere. Just keep this in mind at all times. A screenshot of it on your phone. And if you guys know, you know. For those of you who are returning subscribers or returning viewers, you know, I talk about this all the time. So I mention this on every stream because I feel like the importance of it is beyond just, what it is at face value. Now, let's talk about it, because I feel like a lot of us still don't understand the market psychology fully, and I want us to all be on the same playing field. So moving forward, we can hopefully have success. And I'm going to compare this directly with what? Shiba Inu's price action. So let me just close a couple of these tabs. I have way too many tabs up. Shiba Inu, here we go. So I'm going to put up the 3-month chart because I think that's the most fair way to look at it. All right, and here we are. Okay, so market psychology 101. For anyone that wants to know, this is on Reddit. Literally, if you just type Reddit market psychology 101, you'll be there. But regardless, so market psychology 101. Okay. First and foremost, we have the stealth phase, as you guys could see. Then there's this awareness phase, which we already surpassed that. And then there's back to this mania phase where everything goes crazy, and then a blowout phase. Now, we'll talk about it in terms of Shiba Inu. Fine. So, right here, back in April 2021, it was trading sideways for a really long time as a project. People were like, whatever. But then the whole thing with Dogecoin came about, right? Dogecoin went on its single-handedly biggest bull run in history over the span of a few weeks, approximately a month, and leading up to what? The SNL show where Elon Musk was the host. All of this happened, again, in pretty much what looked like about a few weeks. During that time, people wanted to identify what is the next Dogecoin. The takeoff phase begins. Initially right here. Wow, what is the Shiba Inu? What's happening with the Shib token, huh? The Dogecoin killer. Okay, cool. I'm interested. I want to get in. How do I buy? Where do I get it? All the questions came about starting in April. So peaked on April 20, 2021. We know that was considered Doge Day, right? Giving you guys just the timeline. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Giving you guys a timeline. April 20, 2021, Doge Day. Failed us. Dogecoin did not get to $1 per token, and the sell-off came about. So again, Shiba Inu at the time was following Dogecoin's price action pretty closely. So then we trade sideways for some time. We're awaiting some tweets, because if Elon tweets, hey, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu both react very similarly. So a couple tweets here and there, decent runs here and there, but again, nothing too significant. Trading sideways. May 6th, 2021, sitting at, what is that? 144 Satoshi units. 144 Satoshi units. So we could say that this is what we call between 200 and 1400, or 200 and 140 is a very strong support line. Right around there. Okay, we got that down. Let me make my screen smaller so you guys can see. Here we go. Okay, right there. So I'm gonna pull up Dogecoin's chart too. So Dogecoin, CoinMarketCap. I want you guys to see all of this and understand, holy smokes, this is literally market psychology 101. It's crazy. It's insanity, but it's very true. All right. 420, sell off, and then let's see. Going back to Shiba Inu here. May 6th, 2021. So people were trying to find what is the new Dogecoin. If we go back to Dogecoin's price action, May 6th, Nothing too significant there. It was pretty much right here where it started selling out. People were kind of getting tired of the volatility, right? And then it peaked back up with the SNL thing that happened, sell off again. Again, people are figuring out, okay, there has to be something that is bigger and better with more potential. So I shouldn't say bigger and better, smaller and better with more potential. So here we go. The bull run begins. Going back to Reddit, this is what they call, after the first sell-off occurred, which we know happened for Shiba Inu back on April 20th. So again, a couple weeks later, media attention. Pay attention here, guys. Enthusiasm. Greed kicks in. Delusion. And now we have this new paradigm. Here it is. Literally. Phase after phase. Greed. Enthusiasm. Media attention. The twin brothers bought Doge, bought Shiba Inu and became millionaires. So many people wanted to get in on it super quickly without even knowing what they were investing in, right? Like a crash test dummy, as Keenan Gray says. People just literally went headfirst into a wall and were like, I'm putting in all my money into Shiba Inu. Some people bought at the top on May 10th, right? And from there, we saw what happened. The entire crypto market pulled back. Shiba Inu followed in suit. Dogecoin, same thing. We could see on pretty much May 10th, right here. May 11th, pulled back significantly. But Shiba Inu, because it went on an insane bull run, right? It didn't just 10x, guys, it 20x. If you put in $1,000, you were at 20 grand at the top. That's insane amount of returns in a short period of time. So that happened. Then we see a sell-off, more of a sell-off. Oh, this is now, people are yelling, saying Shiba Inu is a scam token. What am I doing? What is going on? I lost all my money. Come on now. How are you going to say that if you're someone that literally followed exactly, if we look at market psychology, you were getting very greedy and delusional for the short term, not the long-term potential. Long-term, Shiba Inu is well worth 3,600 Satoshi units and much more. But things need to be in place because generally speaking in any market, things always go back to valuation based off what? Based off fundamentals and potential. So at this point, literally people were just waiting saying, where's the Shiba Swap? What is going on? We didn't have timely updates. Lots of speculative things. And then guess what? The sell-off begins. Going back to the Reddit market psychology chart. I'll call it the Reddit chart, but whoever made this from Hofstra University. Looks like Department of Global Studies and Geography. So again, Dr. Jean Paul Rodriguez. I gotta give him a shout out because this is just wonderful. So this is when the denial phase. Okay, now we're returning back to normal, but that's a bull trap, fear, capitulation, and despair. The sell-off begins. Literally, a sharp falling knife sell-off did begin, and it seemed like it was never ending. We saw that bull trap, just like it mentioned on the Psychology 101 market chart, and then more of a sell-off. The despair, the anger, the frustration. People are saying, oh, I'm done with cryptocurrency. I'm tired of this. All of those, emotions poured out. And it's painful. I'll be the first example, just so you're all aware, I'll be the first example to let you all know. Let me make my screen a little bigger so I can address this, put myself on blast real quick, and then I'll put the screen back up. I'll be the first to mention that, guys, I got burned back in 2017 and I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson that the market is volatile, and when we see a sell-off, ultimately that whole idea behind the market is a vehicle basically it is wealth transfer from those who are impatient to those who are patient. I was the number one example of that. I sold Bitcoin and Ethereum. I sold Ethereum at $80 maybe when I bought at 200. I sold Bitcoin back in 2018 actually. It was January, February. After, where was it? I bought in at like 14K thinking, hey, this thing's gonna go to the moon. I'm super excited. And I sold at $3,000. So I got burned as a college student. Thank God I didn't have a lot of money to my name. I was very, very broke. But I put money because I was like, hey, I want to get into investing. So understand that if you're somebody that got burned, I can empathize directly with you because the same thing happened to me. But understand that, hey, sure, that happens, but that is a learning opportunity, and I'm not going to fall for it again. So let me make my screen smaller so we can continue to look at the price action. Let me move this up here. Okay, so just to complete, again, going back to the chart, so this despair, the blow-off phase, and then guess what? Now we return back to the mean. If you draw a line across the market, generally speaking, things rise on a linear pattern. Bull runs do come and go. Bear runs or sell-offs also do come and go. But understand that generally speaking, things are on a transient line, right? It's a linear growth, and that's healthy. But regardless, in my opinion, for Shiba Inu, with all of the upcoming catalysts, that's what really keeps me so pumped about this token and this coin. And that is, in my opinion, if we look at the one-day chart here, with anything, as we see pullback, we know where the support line got. This is the thing that's super frustrating about technical analysis. You could pull out the markers and drawings and all of that, but this is the thing that's frustrating about technicals. And you're welcome. I just quickly peeked at the chat and I saw someone said thank you, because I just want to make sure to check in here and there. But who said thank you? I gotta say you're welcome. I'm sorry. Time out. 1 second. Who said it? He said thank you, Ahmed. Where are you? Well, you're welcome. I can't see your chat. There's a lot of people in the chat right now. Oh my goodness. Almost 1,300 people. You guys are amazing. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm hoping that I can continue to bring you guys the best content I can when it comes to Shiba Inu and all things cryptocurrencies and stocks alike. Shiba Inu is our baby right now, and it's the biggest focus. So understand that's what you're going to be in for at least the next while. I'm not looking to slow down with Shib content. Twice a day, every day, until hopefully we see all the things that I've been talking about occur and the bull run begin. So, again, looking at the technicals, this thing is hard to read. The chart for Shiba Inu, if you look at let's look at the 1 month. It's hard to read because, again, there are some levels of support. So we know we could see at 700 Satoshi units, we're pretty comfortable saying there's decent support there. There it touched once, and then it bounced right off of that support line. There it touched twice, it bounced off of that support line. Kind of broke support there, but again, it tried to struggle back up. Then we saw the most significant drop back to the support line around 700. Coinbase Pro listing, delisted, back to the support line. Why am I saying this? I know the majority of you that are in the chat right now are investors in Shiba Inu. And I know you've established your position. Let me make my screen back to where it should be. Right here. Anywho, so I know the majority of you are already invested, but others are looking for entry points. When should I get in? At what point is the best time to get in? All those things, right? So just know, in my opinion, really, honestly, 100% honestly, at 700 Satoshi units, remember, not a financial advisor. I have to give that disclaimer. Don't sue me, please. But I'm only trying to put you guys on the place that I'm in. Right now, approaching 700, that is what we call the perfect opportunity to potentially get in on this one. As long as, again, you're able to stomach volatility and potentially going back down a little bit more. But as an entry point, this is very, very, very decent. Very decent at that 700 Satoshi unit mark, because we know there's support there. We might break it. We have broken it. We came all the way down to 5,600, but I do not foresee that happening with the upcoming catalyst at all. And the overall market, again, kind of a little bearish, but hopefully we're going to see it wake back up. Shout out to Vivek for the super chat. He says, hodl, 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 hodl. My man, let's keep on holding on for dear life. I am totally with you there. Thank you so much for the chat, my man. And what currency is that, by the way? It looks pretty. I like the symbol. I've never seen it before, so definitely let me know. Pretty sweet. All right. So back to what we were talking about. In terms of, support lines and entry points. Right around here, that 700 Satoshi unit mark. It's pretty attractive. But again, look at it as what are the coming catalysts. Let's cover them one more time. I talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but I want to talk about them again because I know there's some new people that are in right now. So, Coinbase and Coinbase Pro. You guys already know what happened with Coinbase. Coinbase Pro. Let me just pull up their Twitter quick. Let's pull it up on the spreadsheet. Twitter. I have so many tabs up, guys. It's ridiculous. Coinbase. I'm usually someone who only has like one tab at a time. But Coinbase Pro. We saw what happened And a lot of people thought it was bad or unfortunate or misleading. Very normal. Guys, what happened was very, very normal. And in my opinion, it was actually a good thing. And I mentioned this earlier on the stream, but I truly think it was something that was good. Coinbase Pro tweeted out and said, right here, we are experiencing technical issues that will temporarily delay the launch of SHIB on Coinbase Pro. At this time, we are disabling deposits of SHIB. Withdrawals are still available. Once they tweeted that, we saw some people paper hand out of their position because the day before they mentioned that they're going to be, so for SOL, SOL, they started allowing inbound transfers, and also for CHZ, Keep, and SHIB. On June 15th, they announced we're officially launching. And Vivek says, in India, my man. Shout out to India. Vivek, I hope you and your family are staying safe with the crisis that's going on. I'm hoping things are calming down little by little. But I know it's been really sad to see. And, you know, I've tried to do my best to support, but I'm hoping we could do more here from the States. So, of course, with Shiba Inu, what they've done, you know, as a platform and VB sending tokens as donation, that was amazing. So, you know, again, big shout out to India. Really, really praying for each and every one of you all to stay safe and stay healthy. So Coinbase Pro. So again, CHZ, SHIB, and Keep it was announced that they were listed. We saw a 30% run up on Shiba Inu's price action. Then they delisted it because they said, hey, there's some technical issues, which is very common. Anytime there's a system that's overwhelmed in anything in life, it's common that we see a slight sell-off, or if we see, sell-off. What am I even saying? Not a slight sell-off. It's common to see things like what we saw. Your overwhelming system, like even Binance, right? One of the biggest exchanges in the entire world for cryptocurrency, they crashed upon Shiba Inu's release because of the overwhelming amount of people that went in and bought some. They were trying to get as much as they could. Same thing happened here, and it's common. But the thing that you guys should get excited about is it happened and the overall market pulled back. So if we see 7 to 8% losses in Shiba Inu's price action, but the overall market is correcting 7 to 8 to 9%, we shouldn't worry. Because now when they relist it, hopefully the market will be green. And then guess what? We're going to see even more green. And then the big thing that we need to understand is if Coinbase Pro listed, because people are like, that's not Coinbase though. What happened literally 48 hours after they announced that they were listing? Sorry if I'm, scrolling up and down a lot, but what happened to the other two? So outside of Shib, Keep, and CHZ were then listed on Coinbase. Literally 48 hours later, guys. Coinbase announced, the official Coinbase, not Coinbase Pro for the paying members, the official Coinbase announced that they are now launching on Coinbase.com and in the iOS and Android apps within the next 15 minutes the ability to trade, Keep, and CHZ. So understand this. Once we get confirmation that everything is given the green light, right? The audits, believe it or not, are all completed, and it looks like things are going to be okay in terms of the technical issues that they previously had with Shiba Inu on Coinbase. That's going to clear up, and we're going to head directly back to the moon, and that's only the beginning. I keep saying that is only the beginning. Once we start seeing the other things, Shiba Swap, the AMA on Tuesday, there's so much happening for Shiba Inu, guys, in the short term. And we need to get excited. We have to share our excitement. And I'm going to continue to make these videos to hopefully share my excitement. I know people are saying I'm a little loud on my videos, so I'm sorry. I've just been so excited. I can't stop with the excitement. I literally can't contain myself. Coinbase listing. Boom. That is a great catalyst that's going to bring us right back to the promised land. 2, Shiba Swap. The AMA is going to be live, not directly with the Shib developers. They could be involved, but with the auditors. And that's a pretty big deal because when they tweeted out, what they said was, right here, this Tuesday we'll be hosting an AMA with a hot crypto project. With the project, not by themselves, but with the project. Shytoshi, the developer of Shiba Swap, gave a little retweet. The Shib Informer gave a little bit of a retweet with some emojis attached. These are all things that need to excite us as investors. For all of you who've turned from bullish to bearish, come on now. If there's a true reason to be worried, then trust me, I'd be the first to report because I'm someone that wants to ensure that you guys get as honest of an opinion or as honest of a case as possible. Yes, I know I'm bullish. I talk about the bear cases and I talk about the overall market pulling back and how that affects Shiba Inu. But guys, Coinbase listing is coming. You know how many more people are going to access Shiba Inu? We're going to go from 500,000 holders, in my opinion, to probably 1 million in a lot shorter time than the last couple months that it took to get to 500,000 holders. And again, I give you guys my bull case and I give you guys my personal, what I'm doing with my own money, right? You guys saw on my videos, I post, here's how much I bought today, right? 100 more million SHIB tokens just bought. 50 more million, whatever it is, whatever buying power I have, I try to increase my position size because what? I'm excited. Relative to the stock market, who's investing in the stock market anymore? Right? It's been so bearish lately that a lot of people are transitioning. And one more thing you guys need to understand. One last thing you need to understand. And I've seen the comments and I've seen it on my Discord and I've seen it on the social media platforms on Reddit. Wall Street bets and a lot of the apes, right? The AMC investors. I'm one of them. I'm invested in AMC. It's a speculative play, but I'm invested in it. Regardless, we're seeing this thing undergo, it hasn't even undergone it yet, but it's going for a short squeeze. AMC's price action and AMC going through a short squeeze is stripping a lot of volume out of the cryptocurrency market because people are looking to make the most gains possible. And right now in the crypto market, that's not necessarily the place to be at the time, for the time being. AMC and all the other GME, all the other meme stock mania that have high short interests, it's sensible for people to flock that way. And I know a lot of people who took their money out of crypto, took their gains out, getting in on this, and as soon as the short squeeze is done and they make their killings, they're going to come running right back to cryptocurrency. And we know what's going to happen with the overall crypto market. It's going to be phenomenal. We're going to hopefully see all-time highs and very quickly come back. And all we need is a couple of tweets, from big players like Elon's and things like that, because what they say truly does matter. But again, guys, what's going on right now with the stock market in terms of all of the short-term catalysts, they're short-term. People are looking to make a short-term killing. But for the crypto market, this is here for the long time. It's not for just a short run. So make sure we all understand that, embrace it, and say, and give support. Give support to the fellow apes. Give support to the fellow individuals that are, trying to overtake these big hedge funds that have, again, looked down upon them for such a long time as retail investors. And again, instead now, they're paying the price, right? Because they're shorting these stocks that look like dying businesses. But guess what? Retail investors came together, held hands, built a wall, and now they're paying the price financially for betting against them. So again, pay attention to what's going on in the overall markets, not just the crypto market when it comes to your investments, because then you'll have a holistic picture of what's truly happening and why one area of the market might be bearish and another might be bullish for the time being. So again, in my opinion, just the short term. Something else that I didn't mention that I think I should talk about a little bit, because again, with the amount of SHIBARMY members that are currently here on this page, in the live chat, I want to address what happened with the whole Dogecoin tweet earlier. So let's pull it up quick, because I know a lot of you saw that. Let's see here. It wasn't Dogecoin, it was their, what's his name? Oh man, let's see. If we go to official Dogecoin, I'm sure we can find him. You guys know what I'm talking about, but I want to make sure. He's a developer, Dogecoin dev, but I forget his official name. Anybody in the chat? The name of the Dogecoin's developer. What is he? MB12 or something? B12? Dogecoin dev. Let's see. I'm going to pay attention. Billy M2K. Ah, yes. Shout out to you guys, man. Billy M2K. Thank you so much. Who was that? Everyone who posted that, but thank you, whoever just said that. Making videos. Sherlings, my pleasure. I'm going to keep making these videos for you guys. Never stopping. We're going to keep going till we land on the moon together. I'm going to keep making these videos for you guys because I truly enjoy it. So here it is. Let's scroll down. Right here. So let's address it. So as you guys can see earlier today, if you haven't already heard or didn't watch my previous video, here it is. So the developer of Dogecoin tweeted out, or excuse me, an unofficial Shiba Inu Twitter tweeted out saying, people won't use this crap coin. Thanks for Elon Musk for some use. Again, some typos here and there. The day Elon dumps, it will become useless anyway. So people brought up their bear case. I mean, this individual went out and started spreading some FUD, things that are, not really the greatest, but that really offended some of the Dogecoin holders and the Dogecoin developer. So he tweeted out and said, some communities are really good at marketing themselves and making people want to be a part of them. Sending this kind of tweet, of course, makes you not want to. Right? Someone spreading negativity about a different company. Like, think about it. Apple and Tesla is the example I used in my video earlier. When has Elon, attacked Apple? Or when has, back when Steve Jobs was CEO, because that's the true CEO of Apple in my opinion, when did he go out and say, oh, Bill Gates, I hate Bill Gates. He's crap. They don't say these things because that's not professional. So Elon then responded saying, haha, right? Pretty much poking fun of the fact that they're toying around with this unofficial Shiba Inu user who tweeted out and said, people won't use this coin. And all of you that are currently in the chat right now, all 1,200 of you, I want you all to know something, right? Let me just come in and make sure I'm reading the chats back. What I want you guys to all know is when it comes to how we communicate. Now, if you're a person that has the SHIBARMY hashtag on your Twitter, or if you're a person who has the SHIB token as your picture, regardless how you portray yourself on the internet now, you're not just another person or just a person holding SHIB token or another Shiba Inu holder. That's not the case anymore, guys. We are now part of a bigger and better community. And what we need to do is, act the way as well, right? People are saying, oh, Shiba Inu is this and that. There's those bears and people talking crap about us. But kill them with kindness, right? I loved how the developer said it on the Twitter page. They said, hug a footer, right? People spreading fear, uncertainty. Now give them a big hug. When it comes to talking about other cryptocurrencies, we don't need to anymore. We never needed to, but sure, it was a great marketing strategy at first as a Dogecoin killer. Makes sense. But now we have built a following, an army, literally bound together for life. We're not just random people tweeting about. That's not how it works anymore. So understand, if you're representing Shiba Inu in any way, shape, or form, carry yourself like you should to bring more people in, because they're like, wow, I have mad respect for that person, right? People who join my videos, I'm thankful for this. They'll say, I really like how you conduct yourself on your videos, how professional you're acting. It makes me want to be a part of this journey. That's amazing. That's the kind of thing we need to spread, is positivity. And the developers are working very, very hard to continue to spread that kind of energy in the Discord, telling people, hey, let's come together and continue to build our community by spreading positivity, showing people the true successful path that will come about with Shiba Inu. So that's what we got to spread, guys. That's how we got to do it. So hopefully amen to what I just said and appreciate it. And again, spread the love. I'm liking what I'm seeing in the comments right now. Yes, Terrence, spread the love, my man. John Michael says, bye Shiba Inu. Not so much the Kishu Inu. I have not, but Shiba Inu for life, my man. Mr. Bud, Shib family is important. Absolutely. First time on your live channel. You're awesome. Always positive. Thank you for everything you share and do to this community. May God bless. My man, Lynn Freeman. I appreciate you, man. I just appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And, hopeful that you're going to really enjoy this community. The channel is so much more than just me. This is really not my channel anymore. It's the SHIBARMY's channel. We're all in it together. And really, I gotta sneeze, guys. 1 sec. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But anywho, it's hard to not sneeze when you're live, right? When you're making a video, you can just stop it and start recording again. But anywho, Yeah, I don't know what that was. Anywho, yeah, man, appreciate you joining the journey. And for anybody that's new, this is all I'm about. I'm about really spreading hopefully as much positivity as possible, giving you guys my bull case. I've been talking a lot about Shiba Inu for the last month, literally exclusive Shiba Inu videos. I'll toss one here and there from another company, but that's what I'm about, and I'm not looking to. It's not slowing down, because again, like I've already made significant gains, financial gains from Shiba Inu from the beginning. I've continued to buy the dip, bought all the way down at 600 Satoshi units, and now it's come back up to 700. I was up a lot when Coinbase Pro listed it, but there's so much more catalysts on the way that really excite me. So again, for me, this is only the beginning. Only the beginning. So welcome to the family. And for anyone that hasn't subscribed, I typically don't like asking, but really if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, show some love, hit the like button if you haven't already. Really does support the channel. That's all I ask for. If anything, is hitting that like button. The super chats and everything, like again, shout out to T-Dog. You, my man, are insane. And I can't say thank you enough, and I haven't said thank you enough throughout the stream. So please send me a message on Twitter, on Instagram, let's chat. Stress, anxiety, and anger management, you as well. Thank you so much, my friend. And Vivek, you've just been consistently dropping them. So thank you. The man from India, the man who I hope his family and friends and entire community and nation end up just fine after this whole pandemic that's been plaguing it. So thank you so much. All right. How high can Shiba Inu go realistically? In my opinion, because I feel like this is something that we discussed quite a bit. But for Shiba Inu, if we look at the price action, with all the upcoming catalysts, right? This right here, we know at some point there was enough people buying in to get this thing to 3,600 Satoshi units. In my opinion, I think we could see these numbers again in the short term. I say this in the short term, but in the long term, with how the crypto market is projecting out to be, with all the hedge funds that are looking to invest in all these newcomers that are coming in, guys, I think the potential is insane. And I talk about it, right? Getting to, not just a 10x, 100x, 1000x. I realistically think that is potentially possible with the direction that the crypto market has been projecting lately. Yes, there has been a little bit of bearish movement, but again, I think it's temporary. I don't see it that it's something permanent. But of course, always do your own due diligence, do your own research before investing in any company out there. Always. Shiba Inu or anything else alike. Always do your research, my family. Ahmed. Sherling says, Ahmed, if 1/2 of the coins are burnt, how come it says 1 quadrillion? It's just, again, we talked about it earlier in the stream. We just don't know what's going on regarding auditing of that kind of stuff. So I don't know if it just takes time. There's a lag time for an update. But of course, that's going to affect price action. So literally just waiting, because what we see is live price action for the ups and downs and that kind of thing. So buying and selling. But burning, I don't know exactly how that works for auditing. Let's see here. What else do we have? Looks like you guys are quieting down a little bit. Remo Creed says he deserves it. Thank you so much. I'm not sure exactly what, but you are a rock star. When is SHIB going to a penny? Justin Roth asks, when is Shiba Inu going to a penny? That is the golden question. And again, it's a waiting game. We're all trying to see when is it going to happen. With all the coming catalysts, I don't think it's going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a week. But long term, do I think it's possible? I honestly think it is. I think it is possible. One day, the overall crypto market is going to have a market cap that will surpass potentially the overall stock market. That's a hot take, I know. $95 trillion market cap for the stock market in the US. Crypto market's a fraction of that at 1.5 trillion. So as the overall market succeeds, Shiba Inu is going to be right there and hopefully leading the pack. Right now, ranked 34 by market cap. Still extremely undervalued in my opinion. Extremely undervalued in my opinion. I'll take half a penny. I'll take that too. Of course, taking profits off the top, never a bad thing as we see it rise. Keep the diamond hand strong because we know. I'm going to quickly parallel back to, let's see here. Coin market cap. I just want us to look at Dogecoin for a second because I feel like that's the best token to compare price action wise to Shiba Inu. I feel like that'll make it fair. So let's see. But when is the question? When Lambo? When Shiba Inu? When all this? Dogecoin right now broke less than 30 cents. Wow. Full transparency. By the way, guys, I'm invested in Dogecoin. Just so you guys are all aware, I'm an investor in Dogecoin. Been holding for a really, really long time, and hope to continue to do so. Because again, I think it does have potential too. But Shiba Inu right now is my bigger holding than Dogecoin. So if we go back, January 2013, December, we were looking at the price of Dogecoin was 0.000588. 3 zeros preceding. Okay? Today, not from all-time highs, today it is at 29 cents per coin. So, put up a calculator. If you invested $1,000 back in February, or let's see, where was it? January 8th, 2014. I know not many people did, but if you did, that's 0.0024. So that's not a 10x. It's not a 100x. That's 1,000x from the very, very bottom for Dogecoin. So for every $1,000 that you invested, it's going to be painful, but for every $1,000 you invested for Dogecoin back in 2014, and it's up 1,000x, you made a return. Count them up: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. For every $1,000 you put in, you made $1 million as a return from today's price action, not the all-time highs. From all-time highs, $5, $6 million for every $1,000 that you invested. Comprehend and think about that for a second. Currently, Dogecoin's market cap is at $38 billion. From its all-time high, again, we know it was around $70, $80 billion. Shiba Inu is a fraction of that. It's a tenth, pretty much exactly 1/10 that of Dogecoin's market cap. So, what does this mean? In terms of price action, right? 10 years down the line, in 2031, not sure how old you all are, but in 10 years from now, say, not even 10 years, what am I saying 10 years? 6 years from now, right? Because we're 7 years is the price action we're looking at Dogecoin. 7 years from now, say the same thing happened for Shiba Inu. In 7 years, it goes from 0.000007 to 10x, 100x, 1000x, to not even a penny. It goes to a seventh of a penny. So it goes to 0.007. Right then and there, for every $1,000 that you invested today, you'd have $1 million. If the same thing happens in terms of projections and overall market trend, and of course, the hype continues, there's a lot of ifs and buts. But regardless, even if it doubles, even if it returns to all-time highs, right? So that'd be a 6x pretty much from current value. 5x, I should say, that's probably closer to 5. A 5x from the current value, for every 1,000, you get 5,000 returned. That's very respectable. And I think as anybody that's an investor, you should look at that and say, hey, I have some potential to make some decent money in the short term. So why should I miss out on these opportunities? I don't think anybody should miss out on opportunities like that. So again, the fact that it's even possible, right? And generally speaking, if we look at market trends, sorry, I'm just going to adjust myself. If we're going to look at market trends, hey, if that's a possibility, even if that's a needle in a haystack, but it's still a possibility, why miss out on the opportunity and pass up such a thing? It's a no-brainer, guys. I think it's a no-brainer in my opinion. So that's why I'm super excited about Shiba Inu and what it has to offer in terms of short-term and long-term potential. So yeah, let's answer some of your guys' questions. I want to talk about those maybe for the next 10-15 minutes. Open AMA, impromptu AMA. Ask me anything. Whatever you guys want to ask, I'm all ears and listening. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up with the chat because I know you guys have been crazy on the chat. So let's talk about it. Let's see here. Hey, he says. Hey, Sarkis. Where do you see Shiba Inu in 2 years? Coin Central. Hey, Coin Central, I've seen a lot of your videos, man. If you're the same Coin Central, but I've seen like your videos in my feed and stuff. Maybe I should start watching them because I know you've focused a lot on Shiba Inu. But regardless, where do I see Shiba Inu in 2 years? You know, again, with all the things that are happening with the crypto market, and I feel like more certainty is starting to spread. In my opinion, I think that we could, you know, the return to all-time highs is something more short-term, but I could see us, you know, hopefully maybe getting even closer to, let's see, if we look at the price action quick. And again, this is me kind of just throwing a number out there because a lot of things have to yet come to play, including the biggest and most important piece of information is where is the overall market headed. If we don't see a positive correction for everything else, Bitcoin going back to 60K, Ethereum going back to 4K, that's in turn going to affect Shiba Inu's price action for the short interim and the long term. So in 2 years, if the overall market continues to trend how it was in the first quarter of 2021, easily back to all-time highs, of course. And I think, honestly, getting another decimal knocked out based off just solely the following and the massive reach that Shiba Inu has with, you know, different celebrities and maybe having a big endorser just like Dogecoin does, I see, you know, from right now, a 10x, very, very possible, but even potentially 20, 30x, depending on how well things go in terms of all the other catalysts. Again, that's just more short term, but medium term, I should say. Long term, that whole penny or getting at least that 1000x in price, I think it's possible. I think it's possible. Let's see what other questions you guys have. Oof, it's hard to keep up, do you think? Let's see. All right, what other coin would you say has the start and potential of Shiba Inu? Rolling Stone. So one other coin that I'm invested in, I'm gonna be completely transparent, but I've been invested in it for 4 years now. Been holding strong. Let's quickly pull up the chart. It's one of my personal favorites, but again, I don't know if it has necessarily the same potential that Shiba does. Telcoin. I bought this thing way back in 2018, I think it was. Yep, 2018. It was like March-ish. Regardless, I bought like a few $100s worth thinking, hey, if it goes to zero, I could care less. I'm just really excited with the project and I think it has potential. I bought at 0.0001 cents, 1.2, maybe 1.5. Today, it's at 2.8 cents. So I've made like a 20x plus return on it. So that was pretty awesome, you know, a few $1,000s made. That really excited me when it first happened. But again, from its all-time high, it's pulled back significantly. So I'm holding this one forever. You know, the project itself has a really cool idea. They want to be able to, you know, again, decentralize the ability to transfer funds. So they're competing directly with Western Union. That's the one I mentioned earlier. Or other apps that you could use to transfer money, the USD or other foreign exchange type things. But Telcoin is just Telcoin. That's it. Utilizing their currency as a form of payment between mobile phones. So it's like from cell phone to cell phone is their idea. So other cryptos have similar project or projections, but again, the audits that they have, again, is through Certec. So of course, that's currently what Shiba Inu is getting audited under. So of course, that excites me. You can go on their website. Pretty cool. So I like that one a lot. What else? How about this? For the next 10 minutes, I want to talk about some of your crypto projects because you guys are asking me what are mine. You guys know Shiba Inu is my biggest holding. I'll also mention I hold Ethereum. I also hold Telcoin, like shown on the screen. I'm also holding, oh goodness, what else? I don't even know, Stellar Lumen. So love Stellar's project. I think they have strong potential. So of course, you know, I have some of those textbook stocks, if you will. But let's see here. What else? Let me just grab. Because really, I used to use Coinbase all the time, and that was my big one. So from there, that's where I first got into a lot of the investing. Do I have Shiba Swap? So Shiba Swap is not going to be an asset that you own. It's going to be an exchange to trade assets. So Shiba Swap is still currently not. It's currently not available or ready. But again, it's something that has that's going to be implemented and going to be launched here in the near future. Probably, in my opinion, maybe the next few weeks, maybe sooner. Who knows? But again, I'm pretty sure they're getting to the end. With Tuesday's AMA, we're going to have more answers. So let's see here. Yeah. So those are some of the cryptos that I'm invested in that I mentioned. So Ethereum, of course, some Bitcoin, Telcoin, Shiba Inu, my biggest holding right now by far. So yeah. What do you guys got for me? I'm talking about the AMA on Tuesday. Yep, absolutely. We should all be really excited for the AMA on Tuesday. You know what's funny about Zilliqa, Knight of the Rosy Cross? Shout out to you, by the way. I recognize you from the comments and the super chats. Thank you so much, Knight. But Zilliqa, if I can go back in time, oh my God, I sold my Zilliqa position way back, and I regret it. I really regret it. I bought Zilliqa. Pretty much, I found out about it late in 2018. I think it was like at pretty much 3 cents. Yeah, I think it was 3 cents, maybe. Yeah, but anywho, it went all the way up to 23 cents. So, but now it's pulling back a little bit. It's correcting, so potentially a buying opportunity in my opinion. But regardless, Zilliqa is one that I really really like their cryptocurrency. You know, ranked top 100. It has strong backing, and again, it's one that I actually believe in long term. So, congratulations! I think you're part of a great project there, my man. Collaboration is the new competition. ADW, hey man, that's facts. That is very much factuals. Let's see here. All right, Whoville, shebang. Thank you so much for the super chat. Love the picture of the puppy on your profile photo there. What are your thoughts about investing in Leash before Shiba Swap? Leash before Shiba Swap. That's a good one. So I think investing into Shib token and Leash, any of these beforehand, not a bad idea, because generally speaking, more people are going to have access to Leash and Shib token once the exchange is up and Shiba Swap is released. So more and more people are going to do it, are going to be utilizing it. So people are going to look at things like Leash, Shib, and of course Bone. So that's going to be the big thing. People are going to be farming Bone. But in turn, other assets like Leash and Shiba Inu are, logically speaking, are going to be going up in price. So that's the ultimate destination for all of these as Shiba Swap is released. That's why the excitement is there's so much hype around it. Any other crypto that introduced a platform like a swap, pancake swap, whatever. Let's look at it quick. Let's look at it real quick here. Pancake swap. Look what happened to their price action as soon as they released their swap. So pretty much it was basically mid-March when Pancake Swap released its actual swap. Look what happened to the price action. It went from $10, where was this? $10 or so. It went up 4x to $40. And of course, SafeMoon had a big thing to do with that. But right now it's corrected back down to before the run. But still up significantly from its bottom, up still 50-60% from before the swap was released. So that's kind of what people are expecting with Shiba Inu there. So that's why I want to mention that for the swap. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Leash and others are probably going to go up in price as well when that happens. So just know that. And again, I appreciate the super chat, my man. To the Neptunes. Hey, I love that name. I'm trying to figure out what your profile picture is, but thank you so much for the super chat to the Neptunes. And he says Crypto.com charges 5 million Shib to transfer your Shib coins to an external wallet. Do other exchanges charge as much? Do you think that transfer price will increase when Shiba Swap drops? I don't think that the transfer fees are going to increase. Not every exchange has some type of fee, right? They have to make money somehow, some way. And again, with transfer fees, that's one way to do it. But 5 million SHIB, what is that equivalent to, right? That's the ultimate question we got to ask ourselves, is how much is that? And then I think, if I am thinking about it right, let me just open up my wallet quick. If we look at SHIB, what is it? 5 million SHIB is probably worth, how much is that? $15, $20? Yeah. So in my opinion, that's why I'm not a huge fan of using crypto.com. That's where I bought my first Shiba Inu token on crypto, because of the accessibility. But I don't recommend you use crypto.com to buy your SHIB because of that transfer fee. You're better off just using MetaMask. There is some gas fees and stuff like that, but you're better off using Uniswap directly from the SHIB website. Make a wallet and do so. So to the Neptunes, if you have any questions, my man, please send me a message on Twitter and we could talk about it. I have my Twitter pinned on the top here for anybody that wants to follow and send me messages or email me. All of that, I'm available and I'm accessible, and I'd love to respond. I kind of take pride in the fact that I like to respond to everyone, and I do so in a timely manner when I can. So hopefully that answers your question, but I don't think they're going to increase. So Wahib Abdullah, my man, Wahib, salamat. He says, what will the price be for Shiba the end of 2021 if we get listed on Robinhood, Coinbase, and Shiba Swap? So literally what I talked about at the beginning of the stream was all of those catalysts coming into fruition and combining to see what happens ultimately for the price action. So valuation for Shiba Inu, for the time being, for the short term, with all the catalysts that are up and coming, all-time highs are in favor. In my opinion, 100%, we will see all-time highs with just the price action, simply because of the fact that at this point right here, let me quickly, right here at 3,600 Satoshi units. So from right now, a 5x in price, 500% increase is, in my opinion, very, very realistic for the short term with all those things. The Robinhood listing, the Shiba Swap, and for Coinbase listing. Coinbase we know is pretty much confirmed. So priced in, but priced out. So again, I still think it's going to get priced in afterwards. Now, if Shiba Swap is a success, and this whole idea of Bone being a tradable asset, something we can farm, stake, and more hype, more people join in, I think we can easily surpass, and we could see a 10x from current value. So that's basically, again, saying not only all-time highs, but doubling the valuation from all-time highs. So in my opinion, I think it's possible. So we could see things, potentially a 10x by year's end from 721 Satoshi units to 7,200 Satoshi units. So again, just my opinion, I think it's very, 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 very easy to say that it's a very realistic expectation, as long as the catalysts all come out confirmed and Shiba Swap is a success. Those are all very important pieces. And again, man, thank you so much for the super chat. And everybody today, T-Dog, everybody else, the names that disappeared, like I'll scroll back, please. I need to thank you with hopefully having a dialogue or something, but I really appreciate everybody, all of you who tuned into the stream, liking, subscribing to the channel, supporting this journey. It's been overwhelming, and I'm so, so happy. So I'm very thankful for everybody. I need to always take a pause, take a second, and just understand how much I appreciate you all, because really, you guys are changing my life. So it's something that I got to be really appreciative about. New opportunities are coming about, and I'm really embracing them as they come. And again, I'm hoping one day in the future, who knows, with the success of Shiba Inu, can hopefully do this full time. Imagine I could stream every day, make videos more timely. Because right now I work 11-hour days, just so you guys are aware, except for Fridays and the weekends. But I work 11-hour days, so I'm out for work, and then I come back and I hop on and talk to you guys. And I try my best to keep you guys all informed, keep you guys all updated. But again, that comes with a price of taking out time from the day, and unfortunately still can't do it full time. But hopefully one of these days, maybe by the end of the year, as Shiba Inu's price action continues to flourish, hopefully the channel is going to continue to grow, and also all of our pockets are going to continue to grow too. That'd be amazing. And Vivitek from India, my man, Thank you for all your super chats today. You know, all those emojis you've been sending. We're grateful. Again, we're all going to keep you in our prayers for the entire nation and country of India. Hopefully you guys pass this pandemic healthy and without loss of loved ones. You know, again, really, really keeping you in my thoughts and prayers, my man. John Messino with the super chat. Thank you so much, my man. And he said SHIB is getting listed Monday on eToro. Is it official? Let's see. Let's pull it up quick. That'd be insane. That'd be really awesome. eToro, Twitter. It was something from their official. Crypto asset investing is unregulated in EU countries and the UK. No customer protection. Your capital on risk. Was there anything official from eToro? Anybody know? Or John Messino, do you know? That'd be pretty awesome, because we know eToro, like, they have a big following, right? They're pretty much almost as big as some of these other big brokerages and big exchanges. So that'd be a huge catalyst for Shiba Inu. I know they're leaving it on the table as of their last tweet, but hey, if that happens, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be huge for Shiba Inu. But I don't see anything official. If anyone has any official sources or anything, please let me know. And Babu, thank you so much for your kind words, man. Everybody else, you guys have just all been awesome. In 1 year, I'm going to be glad I bought SHIB. Pepe, hoping so, my friend. I'm right there with you. SHIB holder from Libya. Ibrahim, hey, welcome from Libya, man. My neighbor. I'm from Sudan, so we're right there next to each other. I live in the States now, but we're neighbors. Hold your head high for the great job. Hey, yeah, people always tell me correct my posture. I know sometimes I slouch over, but I'll try to sit upright more, so let's keep it going. So, yeah, hopefully we get something official. I know you guys saw what change.org tweeted out. And again, I have my Twitter pinned at the top. I'm going to start using Twitter. People have been asking me, and it's official. I'm going to be active on Twitter, tweeting, sending out info about videos, doing polls, all the fun things. So please join and follow my Twitter. I don't even know what to call it. Join a Twitter. I only know YouTube, so Twitter's very new to me, but it seems like that's the spot to be right now. So I'm not going to miss out on the opportunity. So you guys saw earlier, change.org sent out a Twitter about, if you haven't heard, there's a new cryptocurrency on the market. So shout out to Change. Like, that's a pretty big deal, guys. Like, understand their following. They have 1.5 million followers on Twitter. It's a big platform, and we've been killing it on their petitions. So I'll touch on that in just a second here. But regardless, if you haven't heard, there's a new cryptocurrency on the market introducing SHIBcoin, or actually SHIB token, technically. But shout out to change.org. The market is buzzing, and there's a petition with more than 10,000 signatures asking GameStop to accept SHIBcoin. Retweet if you agree. Hashtag SHIBcoin, change.org/Shiba Inu coin. Guys, that's going to be a huge catalyst too if that ends up happening, because a lot of the meme stocks and meme mania that's going on with GameStop is going to spill over into Shiba Inu, again, as the short squeeze thing all comes to an end. People take their profits. They successfully killed it, beat the short sellers, and then boom, we're going to see transition back to Shiba Inu. So I'm very, very excited for the future, and so is the SHIB community. And I'm gonna tweet out my first tweet. 120 of you guys, holy smokes! When we started, we had nobody. So shout out to everybody that has joined the Twitter. I'm gonna send out my first tweet here. I guess I did welcome to the page, but I never. How do you tweet? This is so bad, guys. I feel like an old man, but I'm in my 20s. I promise you, I'm not that old. Tweet, here it is. Tweet. SHIBARMY. Hashtag SHIBARMY. Love you all. There we go. I just tweeted. For you guys. Any news regarding Coinbase Pro? Ibrahim, we're still waiting. Let me go on their Twitter. See, Twitter's the place to be right now, guys. If you don't have a Twitter, make a Twitter. That's how you can get a lot of timely updates when it comes to this stuff. So Coinbase Pro. Let's see. Wait, I messed up. Coinbase Pro. Let's see if they sent out any tweets or anything official saying, hey, the issues are done. Who to follow? Oh, I'll follow Vitalik. I want to follow some of you guys from the chat. That'd be kind of fun. What if I follow some of you, the Shiba Army? So if you have a Twitter, hey, let me follow some of you guys. I think that's gonna make things a lot more fun. So anyone that's in the chat that's a supporter of the channel, let me follow you on Twitter. As the Twitter starts growing and stuff. But Yemen, yeah, Ahmed, shout out to you, Ahmed. But yeah, it looks like no updates from Coinbase yet regarding relisting Shiba Inu. June 17th. Looks like everything is from yesterday that I'm looking at. Yeah. No new tweets. Let's go to tweets and replies. Let's see. Yeah. Nothing since yesterday, so no updates quite yet. How about from Coinbase? Anything from them? All yesterday as well, June 17th. Looks like Friday's a quiet day for them. And also, I never want to end the stream without mentioning change.org, the Shiba Inu petition. We're one of the highest signed petitions right now in the globe, in the entire world. 158,000 signatures. Let's get it to 200. If you haven't already, sign the petition, folks. Sign the petition. One last thing that I want to mention too. Not last necessarily, but one thing I want to mention. I didn't talk about it all stream, so for anybody that stuck around this long, 2 hours and 11 minutes in, I do want to talk about one final thing, and that's an opportunity for you all. Oh, let's see. Click the previous video. You know I can't go a video without talking about it. So you, especially the ones who gave the people who gave super chats, just you guys all liking, joining the channel. There's an opportunity that I don't want anyone to miss, and I kid you not, it's literally free money, not a gimmick, nothing. So for anybody that does not currently have a Webull brokerage account, click the link in the description to get your 2 free stocks. You have till June 30th. They extended the time, so it was supposed to end yesterday, the 17th. Webull can do whatever they want, and they want to give you guys opportunities to get free money. So get your 2 free stocks, up to $2,300 for free. As soon as you sign up, you get 1 stock, and then you get a second free stock when you when you deposit money into your brokerage account. So 1 in 50 of you, the Shib Army members, will get a free stock. Google, Facebook, Procter & Gamble. Google. I feel like people don't understand what Google stock is. Google stock is $2,402 per share. If you're one of the lucky few that gets it, hey, take advantage of these free times and free opportunities. Don't miss out on them, guys. Please don't miss out on these opportunities. So go ahead, click the link in the description for that, and also for Blockfi, get your free Bitcoin. I say it on all my videos, but get your free Bitcoin, guys, because hey, these opportunities are here for now. Not sure if they're going to be for a lifetime, but regardless, up to $250 worth of free Bitcoin when you deposit money into your Blockfi account. If you don't know what Webull or Blockfi are, please go do your research and due diligence. I think you'll like them both. I love Webull, my favorite brokerage, even more so than Robinhood. So hopefully we'll get listed, Shiba Inu listed on Blockfi. Who knows? Wow, you guys are going crazy on Twitter right now. Thanks, Shib Army soldiers. Oh, all the gifts. I think I'm going to get obsessed with Twitter. Oh, man, that's too adorable. Love this. You guys are awesome, man. This is why I love this community so much. Let's go. So again, if you haven't joined, the new Twitter just literally made it. It's been there for a while, but now it's live and I'm going to start being active on it. Are you on Instagram? I am on Instagram. Also, again, something newer, but have one single post on Instagram. I'm going to start using these social medias to connect with you all. Send me a message, send me a DM. I'm going to start answering them as soon as I can. Tweet at me, whatever. If you hear news, if I hear news, I'm going to retweet it. Let's get this party started, guys. I'm super excited for the future. This is only the beginning. Shib Army and each and every one of you that is part of this early on, the new guys, the new people that are just joining the journey, just join the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit me up on Discord or any of the platforms, because thankfully my channel is not too big. It's growing very fast, 46,000 subscribers, which is just insane, because 4 weeks ago, we were at 20K. And a couple months before that, I was at 2,000 subs. This doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and effort, but know that the community is growing. Your Pop channel is growing. And this is only the beginning, guys. Really excited to hopefully build relationships and have dialogues with you. Join Discord so we can talk on audio. I want to hear your guys' voices. I want to know who you are. The name behind the username, right? Majid. Majid says, where am I from? I'm from Sudan, man. I come from Sudan. He said it a couple times. From Sudan. SD, yes, sir. Joseph, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Really just enjoying every single day. Everything is so new for me. The social media as a whole. YouTube, I've been in love with since I was a child. So I've kind of learned the ins and outs. But Twitter, Instagram, all these things are new. Follow me. Hit me up with a message. Please message me. I want to know who you guys are, just so we get to know each other. Hey, if we live in the same city, let's go out together for some food or something. I don't know. I'll take you out to eat. I kid you not. I will probably do something like that because that's what I like to do. So follow. I'll do more of these live streams. I try to do a live stream at least once a week. If there's some big news, I'll again drop in on a live stream and hopefully get there. But I do work again, as you guys know, a lot of hours Monday through Thursday, sometimes on Saturdays. But I'm not in Sudan now, Ralph. I live in the United States, my man, the US. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into the live stream. 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is insane. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. Haven't even had breakfast. And it's already almost 7 p.m. So time to get some rest. Appreciate you all. Hit me up on the Twitter, please. Hit me up on the Instagram, Discord. And until next time, everybody, until next time, I will be back. Keep investing, family.